Hey Jim here. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I am working on a project here. I'm going to show you real quick. These are the Zane E arrows, Zane E Archery carbon arrows ZE. These are 246 to 500 spine, which is kind of weird, but it's either one or the other. I would imagine it can. It's temperance is the ability to shoot in that range. You can, but I do. It doesn't say anything about how many pounds you can push. But with a lot of arrows, you can probably get a 500 spine. You can shoot it on a 70-pound bow a couple of times before it decides to weaken on the carbon arrows. So that's always a possibility. What I've done with this one is I've broken it. This was a 31 inch. Now it's probably about 30 inch, close to it. I might measure that later. I don't know. It's not really that important to me as far as the type of head I put on this right now is 150 grain cold steel polymer. Now, there have been some videos on these from other guys, but I have a video that's got over 10,000 views that showcase this. But I haven't really done any videos shooting this. So I'm going to change all that. This is just one, but I have several more broadheads I can put on other arrows. I'm going to give you another 6 of these and put these on there and show you the accuracy out to different ranges. And I'm going to go from probably 10 to about 30 yards. The 30-yard is pushing it, so I'm going to have to use a different range because where there's no population. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to go from there. And you guys are going to understand how well these work. But these are really for close ranges anyway. Your engagement range is normally about 12 to 15 yards on prey or target, or if you're shooting predatory animals, you're going to get a lot closer than what you want to. But these will be really good for that. They will penetrate. I will tell you that now. They will almost go through all the way through the target, the practice targets I have, those big yellow pillow looking things with a lot of stuffing in the middle. They'll actually at close ranges they'll go through the broadhead will poke out the other side, if not to about that far down the shaft. And so you're looking at all that and wondering, wow, just think if a 70-pound would shoot that, that's going to pass all the way through those targets. So, or even higher, I could get a 90-pound, 120-pound recurve or longbow type situation. They're out there, easy enough to get. So the thing is, a lot of people don't know. That's 12 o'clock. Okay, so I've got it set up. I've already tuned this to where it's when I'm shooting it, it's going to be 12 to 6. That's about the best I can do. I couldn't do 3 to 9. 12 to 6 is fine. Um, so long as I get the other ones like that and I shoot them about the same, they're going to be consistent in flight to a certain degree out to a certain range. I wouldn't go past 20 yards on these, but I've seen people shoot and they don't really, they have to figure it out. You'll have to shoot more than one at 30 plus yards. So, but I'm going to actually take this out to, I'm going to start at 10, go out to 30, and then I'm going to walk back to 300 and see what it does there because I'm going to be launching. That's where you get the launching of a missile terminology from. So that's going to be a fun adventure. Got the fair going on here in about a week. Well, yeah, and 4-H starts before that, so I'm going to try and get down there before they start. Getting all the animals over there. It's separate. The track is separate from where they actually have the 4-H. The 4-H is over 13 acre complex. The track is separate from that, but there's horse barns there. I'll be firing in the opposite direction from everything. So I'll be firing north. It'll be, and everything is way to the south of that by a good haul. So it's remote. I'll be able to do what I want to without any repercussions of any damage and or harmed any animals or anything, unless coyote or bobcat have to pop up. Fair game. But I doubt that they'll not be attracted to all the noise that's going on with everybody moving in and out. Even though I'll be there about in between 6 and 7 a.m. The park opens at 6, so I can get down there. And then after that, I'll probably just shoot some baskets. I'm gonna pump my basketball up though. Not the one I shot. That's a different one. I have actually more of a leather basketball, leather, what you want to call it. The one I shot was just rubber, and it's a $5 basketball. So I'm gonna get me a couple more of those and do different broadheads on them. I don't know if the plastic one will go through that rubber. It'll be interesting to find out. I got the mini balls, so I can always use those. But yeah, I can get those dime a dozen pretty much. But anyway, bottom line, this is a project I'm working on. I wanted to see if that holds. It'll definitely hold while I shoot it, but on impact, what happens after that? We're going to find out. So stay tuned for that video. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back with a lot more, getting into the modern stuff more over the medieval stuff, but we'll still touch on the medieval stuff. Based upon, like I said, not many people know the differences between the arrowheads that they're using, the bodkin, needlepoint bodkins, all the way into the type 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, whatever they have, the cutters, the fire baskets, and everything. I'll be launching fire baskets because I want to see the arc in them as well as you do. But they won't be on fire. They'll just be empty. So if you ever want to have a Viking funeral, those are kind of cool to pick up. Or somebody wants to, or you want have an animal or a pet or whatever wants a Viking funeral. That's something you can do. Consider however you want to do it, because that's your own personal way you want to go out, by all means. So anyway, like I said, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with results of this one, and we'll try it out and see how well it works.